Hare Krishna, all the devotees.
ये बाद में लगा दिया मेट पे रखा है भगवाना दे दो
तो खोल की लिमिट है
अरे चश्मा खुला देखो कितना हार्ड है ये
आवाज तो फुल कर रखी है
अच्छा तो आप नहीं आ रहा हाँ
ठीक है. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay,
Dandavat pranam.
Yeah, and to all the devotees. Sorry, because of technical issue, we are just starting now. So we'll start with the Jai Radha Madhav Kirtan and then continue our Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Radharani Gopi Jana Vallabha Yashodanandana Braja Jana Rangana Yashodanandana Bhajodana Yamuna Tira Vanatari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanatari Yamuna Tira Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, जय गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गौरी गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जय श्री नरसिंह जय अनंत देव श्री नरसिंह जय अनंत देव श्री नरसिंह जय जय भुजगकथा जय पंचकथा पंचकथा जय पंचकथा जय प्रभुपा जय जय प्रभुपा जय 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 गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय I got Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. I got Hari Bol, I got Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Naam Sankirtan ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. So Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining the Prakash Prabhu and Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mohit Prabhu's parents, right? So thank you so much, Mataji and Prabhuji, for joining. We're very grateful you are here and listening to Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, so we will start with the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, first chapter, first verse, first shloka, right? So we'll repeat after me, right? You have, no? Yeah. Otherwise you can read book also. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Janmadasya yato anvayat tarataschatreshu abhignaswarat. Tarataschatreshu abhignaswarat. Tene brahma hridaya adi kavaye muyanti yat surya.
Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye Muhyanti Surya.
Tejo vari mradam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo amrisha. Tejo vari
mradam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo amrisha.
Amna sevana sada nirasat kuhukam satyam param dhimahi.
Amna sevana kuhukam satyam param dhimahi.
Janmadiyasya yato anvaya chatreshu abhignaswara.
Janmadiyasya yato anvaya titratas chatrasvay abhinayat swara.
Tene brahma hridaya adi kavaye muyanti yat surya.
Tene Brahma Hridayad Adi Kavaye Muhyanti Yat Surya.
Tejo vari mradam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo amrisha.
Tejo Vari Mridam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Amrisa. Prabhuji, we can't hear.
जन्मादियस्य यतो अन्वयात् चात् इतरतश्चातेषु अभिघ्नस्वराट्
Janmade asya yato anmayat ittataschatre abhijnana swarat.
तेने ब्रह्म हृदया आदि कवये मुह्यन्त्यया
Tene brahma hridaya adi kavaye muhyanti yat surya.
तेजो वारि मृदं यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो अमृषा
Tejo vari mridam yatha vinamayo yatra trisargo amrisa.
आम्नासेवना सदा निरस्तुकं सत्यं परं धीमहि
Damna sevna sada nirisata kuhakam satyam param dhimahi.
Okay. Anybody would like to recite? You can repeat. I mean, you can recite. We'll repeat. Janmadi Chateshu Janmadiyasya yato anvayati taratas chateshu abhignaswarat Tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muhyanti yat surya Tejo vari mridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo amrisha Dhamna sevna sada nirasat kuhukam satyam param dhimahi. Anyone else?
Prabhuji, shall I? Shall I?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Janmade asya yatom vyad ittataschatrev abhignana swarat.
Janmadiyasya yato anvayati taratas chatreshu abhignaswarat
Tene brahma hridaya adi kavaye muhyanti yat surya.
Tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muhyanti yat surya
Tejo vari mridham yata vinimayo yatra trisarga amrisa.
Tejo vari mridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo amrisha
Dhamna svena sada nirasata kuhakam satyam param dhimahi.
Dhamna sevana sada nirasat kuhukam satyam param dhimahi.
Was it okay, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll read word to word meaning. Om. O my Lord. Nama,
Oh my Lord. Namaha.
offering my obeisances.
Offering my obeisances.
Bhagavate,
Bhagavate.
unto the personality of Godhead.
Unto the personality of Godhead.
Vasudevaya,
Vasudevaya.
and unto Vasudev,
Unto Vasudev.
the son of Vasudev,
The son of Vasudeva.
or Lord Krishna,
Or Lord Sri Krishna.
the primeval Lord.
The primal Lord.
Janma Adi,
Janma Adi.
creation,
Creation.
sustenance,
And
destruction.
And destruction.
Asya,
Asya.
of the manifested universes.
Of the manifested universes.
Yatha,
Yatha.
from whom?
From whom?
Anvayat,
Anvayat.
directly. Itaratah,
Itaratah.
indirectly.
Indirectly.
Cha, and. Artheshu,
Artheshu.
purposes.
Purposes.
Abhigna,
Abhigna.
fully cognizant.
Fully cognizant.
Swarat,
Swarat.
fully independent.
Fully independent.
Tene,
Tene. Imparted.
Brahma,
Brahma.
the Vedic knowledge.
The Vedic knowledge.
Hrida,
Hrida.
consciousness of the heart.
Consciousness of the heart.
Ya, one who,
one who,
Adi Kave,
Adi Kavaye,
unto the original created being,
unto the original created being,
Mohyanti,
Muhyanti,
are illusion,
or illusioned,
yet
yet
about whom,
about whom
Surya, great
Surya,
sages and demigods,
the great sages and demigods,
Teja,
Teja,
fire,
fire,
Vari, water,
Vari, water,
Vradam,
Mridam,
earth,
earth,
Yatha,
Yata,
as much
as much as
Vinimaya,
Vinimaya,
action and reaction,
action and reaction,
Yatra,
Yatra,
thereupon,
whereupon,
Three Sarga,
three sarga,
three modes of creation,
three modes of creation,
creative
creative
and
faculties.
faculties. Amrisha,
Amrisa,
almost factual.
almost factual.
Amna,
Damna,
along with all transcendental paraphernalia.
along with all transcendental paraphernalia.
Devana,
Devana,
self-sufficiently.
self-sufficiently.
Sada, always.
Always.
Nirasad,
Nirasat,
negation by absence.
negation by absence.
Kuhukam,
Puhakam,
illusion.
illusion.
Satyam,
Satyam,
truth.
truth.
Param,
Param,
absolute.
absolute.
Dhimahi,
Dhimahi,
I do meditate upon.
I do meditate upon. Hare Krishna.
Translation and purport. Srila Bhakti Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Ki jai.
O my Lord, Shri Krishna, son of Vasudev, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestation, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion. As one is bewildered by the illusory representation of water seen in fire or land seen on earth, seen on water, only because of him do the material universes temporarily manifested by the creation, by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Okay, we'll repeat the translation. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh my Lord,
Oh my Lord,
Shri Krishna,
Shri Krishna,
son of Vasudev,
son of Vasudeva,
O all-pervading personality of Godhead,
O all pervading
personality
personality
of
of
Godhead,
Godhead,
I offer my respectful obeisances
I
I
offer
offer my respectful obeisances
obeisances
unto you.
unto you.
I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna
I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna
because he is the absolute truth
because he
because
is
he
the
is the
absolute truth
and the primeval cause of all causes
and the
and the
primal
primal
cause of
cause
all
of all
causes,
causes,
of the creation, sustenance, and destruction
of the
the
creation,
sustenance
sustenance, and
and
destruction
of the manifested universes.
of the manifested universes.
He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations.
He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations.
And he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him.
And he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him.
It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji.
It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji,
the original living being.
the original living being.
By him, even the great sages and demigods
By him, even the great sages and demigods
are placed into illusion.
are placed into illusion.
As one is bewildered by the illusory representation of water,
As
As one is bewildered by the
bewildered
illusion representations of water,
water seen in fire,
water seen in fire,
or land seen on water.
or
and
land
land
seen
seen
on
on
water.
water.
Only because of him do the material universes
Only because of him do the material universes
temporarily manifested by the reactions
temporarily manifested by the reactions
of the three modes of nature
of
of the three modes of nature
appear factual,
appear factual,
although they are unreal.
although they are unreal.
I therefore meditate upon him,
I therefore meditate upon him,
Lord Shri Krishna,
Lord
Lord Sri Krishna,
who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode,
who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode,
which is forever free from the illusory
which is forever free from the illusory
representation of the material world.
representations of the material world.
I meditate upon him,
I meditate upon him,
for he is the absolute truth.
for he is the absolute truth.
Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale
Tale Sri
Mate Bhakti Vedanta
Swami
Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatadeshatadini He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Pancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Bhayavacha Patitanam Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So once again, welcome in Bhagavatam session, Srimad Bhagavatam. We are reading from Canto 1, Chapter 1, first shloka, and it's very big shloka, right? It's very important also, right? In starting of Srimad Bhagavatam, only we should understand who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then only we can meditate upon him and we can continue, right? This Bhagavatam, how it is basically glorious. So basically first chapter in title is questions by the sages. Okay, so there are 6 questions which asked by the sages, and by the way, this this sages means this Bhagavatam is reciting now in the Naimisharanya, right? So initially when Bhagavatam is spoken by Sukdev Goswami, right? To whom? Maharaj Parikshit. So Maharaj Parikshit when he was sitting in the that assembly, he was listening. Basically, he inquired from Sukhdev Goswami, right, that I have only 7 days, and now my death is very near. What should be my goal of life now in this 7 days? What should I do? So he was in the assembly of sages, and there, and that time he was asking many of the sages, and Sukhdev Goswami just arrived, and he asked the same question with Sukhdev Goswami, and then everyone and Sukhdev Goswami start narrating this, and everyone encourage. I mean, like everyone.
It's not coming here.
Hare Krishna. You are not able to hear Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Now I'm able to hear you.
Okay. So yeah, so basically Sukhdev Goswami, then he start narrating to the Sukhdev Goswami, to the Parikshit Maharaj, right, the Bhagavatam. And in that assembly, Sud Goswami was also sitting. Okay, and Sud Goswami also heard this Bhagavatam from the mouth of Sukhdev Goswami. So Parikshit Maharaj, he because he has only 7 days, and after listening, or basically this after Srimad Bhagavatam only, he got liberated, right? But Sud Goswami, he propagated this Srimad Bhagavatam further, right? I mean, so because he was also present in that assembly, and he was also hearing the same Srimad Bhagavatam which was spoken to the Parikshit Maharaj. So now Sukhdev Goswami, now Sud Goswami is sitting in the Naimisharan. He is in the Naimisharan, and there are number of sages, sadhus, or other elevated personalities. They are again asking the same question from the Sud Goswami, right? And now Sud Goswami is narrating. I mean, first these sages will ask 6 questions, and that we will discuss in later verses, later shlokas. That those shlokas will come 6 questions by the sages, and he is asked. They have asked 6 questions, and like we can understand that similar questions asked by by Parikshit Maharaj to the Sukhdev Goswami, and whatever he answered, similarly, like Sud Goswami start explaining to the this sages of Naimisharan. So, and everything like this actual actual Bhagavatam, which is spoken by the Sukhdev Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj, will start from the 2nd canto. Okay, I mean at the end of 1st canto, end chapter, where we will hear about Parikshit Maharaj. I mean curse to the Parikshit Maharaj, and then Parikshit Maharaj will go to the sages, and he will ask this thing. So then from 2nd canto, Sukhdev Goswami will start narrating. So there we will see Shuka Uvacha, means Sukhdev Goswami is saying, right? But here, right now we'll see the Sud Uvacha. So, and everything, even so, this 1st canto is also part of Bhagavatam only. It's not like but so, and everything, this Bhagavatam, even our Mahabharata, Puran, different Vedic scriptures, right? Veda, Upanishad, everything is compiled by whom? Srila Vyasdev, right? So Vyasdev knows everything, right? So Vyasdev has compiled this full 1st to 12 cantos, all the cantos, and he knows because, and before, even before when Sukhdev Goswami recited same Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, from where Sukhdev Goswami has heard? He has heard from his father Vyasdev. So Vyasdev is father of Sukhdev Goswami, and Vyasdev only narrated him, but while compiling this, basically, right? So he knows because Vyasdev was the incarnation, literally incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead only. So he knows even past, present, and future. So he knows that this same Bhagavatam will be recited by the Sud Goswami to the sages of Naimisharan again. So that's why I mean, we can't say this 1st canto is not part of Bhagavatam, because that is also compiled by the Vyasdev only. So now so he is here, Vyasdev only is writing, right? From 1st canto, 1st chapter, 1st shloka, like that we should understand. And so here in 1st shloka, first of all, before starting, Vyasdev is writing Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, right? So here, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, generally, whenever we are starting Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita class, right, we recite this shloka, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. What it is mean? We offer our obeisances, right, to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudev, who is the son of Vasudev. So Vasudev means the Shri Krishna, and his father is Vasudev. Okay. So, um, once offering obeisances, after that, this shloka, Vyasdev is starting, and this is very important shloka to understand. Okay, so we'll read. First, we'll understand the shloka word to word meaning. Okay, and I hope everyone got chance to read purport. It's very big purport, and Prabhupada has explained very nicely. We'll read few part of purport also, but I would like to hear from all of you who have read the purport of this. So any few points you can also let us know. Okay, so but let's first understand the meaning of this shloka, Janmadi Asya. Yeah? So I'll try to briefly explain this because it's very big, and then we'll read from purport also. Okay, so Janmadi Yasya Yato. Okay, so Janmadi Yasya Yato means Janmadi. Janmadi means, first of all, Janma means the birth, the creation, right? And Adi. Adi means etc. etc. right? So Janma Adi means not only birth, not only means creation, but also maintenance and destruction, right? So here sustenance means that maintenance only. In the word to word meaning also, Prabhupada has written like this, right? So Janmadi means creation, sustenance, and destruction. So Janmadi, Yasya Ato Anvayat. So Yasya means of the manifested universes. Ato means from whom. So primeval cause of all causes of creation, maintenance, and destruction of the manifested universe. This is the meaning. Janmadi Yasya Ato. So um, who is the primeval cause of all the creation, maintenance, and destruction? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, right? It will come at the end, right? So this is the meaning. Janmadi, Janmadi, meaning creation, sustenance, and destruction. And then Anvayat Itaratas Chatreshu Abhigna. It means Anvayat means directly and indirectly. And Anvayat means directly, Itaratas means indirectly. Cha Artheshu means the purposes, Abhigna fully cognizant. So Lord Shri Krishna, he is the he is conscious either directly or indirectly of all the manifestation, all the creations. He is the he is fully cognizant, right? He is Abhigna. Abhigna means fully cognizant. And then Swarat. Right? Swarat means fully independent. He is fully cognizant and he is fully independent. And then Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaya. So Tene means he imparted, right? Tene means imparted, right? Tene means imparted. Brahma. Brahma means the Vedic knowledge, the Vedas, right? To whom? Adi Kavaya, right? Adi Kavaya means the Brahmaji. Adi, he is the, what it is written, Adi Kavaya, unto the original created being. So he is the first created being, right? So that's why he is called Adi Kavaya, because he has no such material father. He is coming from directly from the Supreme Personality of Godhead's navel, that lotus flower, right? So that's why he is called unborn also, right? So he is original created being. And from where he gave this, imparted this knowledge? Hridaya means from the heart, in the heart of Brahmaji. Means Brahmaji, when he was meditating on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then in his heart only, Lord has revealed the knowledge of Vedic. Vedic knowledge he has revealed to the Brahmaji in the heart. Right? Okay, and then Mohyanti Yatra Surya, and this generally Mohyanti means are illusion about whom, and Surya means great sages and demigods. So even with this, even great sages and demigods are placed into illusions, right? So this Mohyanti Yat Surya means even demigods and other sages is also uh, are into illusion. Tejo vari mradam yatha vinimayo. As one is bewildered by the illusory representation of water seen in fire or land seen on water. So Tejo vari mradam here, there is one analogy is also given how they are feeling illusion as they are seeing as we are seeing water in a fire. Sometimes fire looks like the ripples in the waters, right? And the land seen on water. Sometimes water looks like land. So best example of this land seen on water is in Mahabharata, right? When they have created some, yeah, right, and one very nice in Indrapraswani, right? And there, when this Duryodhan came, so he thought it's land, but it was water, right? He fell down. So that's called illusion, right? So this kind of illusion is not simple illusion. Also, that's even this the
Mirage
this
desert.
yeah, that is
Mirage
also
desert.
mirage. We know, right, in the desert. So that is not given here analogy, but this is also that is also very common, right? Mirage, and these are also uncommon analogies, but very strong. Right? I mean, so means this illusion, very high kind of illusion. Right? That's how Vyasdev is writing here that uh, even demigods and highly elevated sages are also get into illusion, right? And yatra tri sargo amrisha. Only because of him do the material universes temporarily manifested by reaction of the three modes appear factual. So yeah, so vinimayo yatra tri sargo. Vinimayo means um, action and reactions of whom action of reactions of three sarga. Three sarga means the three modes of creation, creative and faculty. So basically the three modes of material nature, right? There are three modes of material nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. So with that, this material creation is created, right? And it is temporary, but it looks real, right? It is almost factual. And but this is the material creation. I mean, right now he is talking about material creation, but there is um, transcendental creation, or the spiritual world is also there. What is that? Dhamna sevana sada nirasat kuhukam satyam param dhime. So dhamna sevana sada nirasat kuhukam, eternally existent in the transcendental abode. So who is eternally existent? So basically there is a spiritual world where Lord himself is reciting in his dham, dhamna sevana. He is reciting in his dham sada, always, right? Nirasat kuhukam. So again, here kuhukam is coming, the illusion. Uh, Nirasat means negation by absence, and to the this supreme personality, Satyam Param Dhime. I meditate on this absolute truth. Right? Satyam means the truth. Param means the absolute, and Dhimai means I do meditate upon. So I do meditate upon the supreme personality of Godhead, supreme personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, who is residing in his dham, which is Goloka Vrindavan, which is eternally existence always. Right? That is the spiritual world, and he has only created all the creations, right? Which is temporary in existence, but it because of his energy only it is created. It is looking like real, right? Though it is unreal. And there are many sages and great demigods who got bewildered or who got in illusion because of his, I mean, seeing this kind of illusion, this kind of creation, or or the Lord's great power, right? Uh, so, and then Lord has only given this Vedic knowledge to the Adhikave, means the Brahmaji, who in his heart, right? So that's how we can understand. And first line we already understood that Janmadi Asyato means he is the primeval Lord of creation, maintenance, and destruction. All the three, right? Okay. So anybody would like to share now? Any questions, first of all?
You're
It's clear,
teaching
right?
very well, Prabhuji. You're teaching very well. Oh, very nicely it
Thank
is
you,
going in
Mataji.
Prabhuji. The word to
Whatever,
word meaning, Prabhuji, it is really good. And also the way you taught us the slokas for 3-4 times, repeating, it is just the words also is going very well, Prabhuji. That is the thing which we need. Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji.
thank you, Mataji. Whatever Guru Shishya Parampara I'm hearing, I'm just repeating.
Prabhuji, can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Whatever I'm hearing, and I'm just repeating that in Guru Shishya Parampara. So I would like to hear from all of you now. So what in the purport Prabhupada is explaining. So anyone, any 1 point or 2 points, what you have read, you can also let us know. So that will be beneficial for all of us. And you want to share Mataji first? Yeah.
Prabhuji, in that it says that Vasudeva is the son of Devaki and Vasudeva.
Yes, it's Mataji.
The first point, Prabhuji. And he is the original personality of Godhead.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji. Mataji, here, Shobha Mataji wants to say something. So you may not be able to hear, but I'll repeat what she will say. So yes, Mataji.
Shri Krishna's supreme personality is absolute truth. He is primary cause of all the causes, and he is eternally living in his abode. He's eternally living in his abode. That is again eternal, and
yeah. So Shobha Mataji also said almost same thing, right? Yeah. Lord Krishna is the Vasudev, and he is the primeval Lord of everything, right? Primeval cause of all causes. So yeah. So let's read first purport, first pair of purport, right? Hanmataji would like to read.
Yes, Prabhuji. I'll read.
Yes, ma'am.
Obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Vasudeva directly indicate Lord Krishna, Sri Krishna, who is the divine son of Vasudeva and Devaki. This fact will be more explicitly explained in the text of his work. Sri Vyasadeva asserts herein that Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead and all others are his direct or indirect plenary portions of the portion. Srila Jiva Goswami has even more explicitly explained the subject matter of the Krishna Sandarbha. And Brahma, the original living being, has explained the subject of Sri Krishna substantially in his treatise named Brahma Samhita. In the Upanishad of the Samaveda, it is also stated that Lord Sri Krishna is a divine son of Devaki. Therefore, in this prayer, the first proposition holds that Lord Krishna is the premier Lord, and if any transcendental home culture is to be understood as belonging to the absolute personality of Godhead, it must be the name indicated by the word Krishna, which means the all attractive. In Bhagavad Gita, in many places, the Lord asserts himself to be the original personality of Godhead, and this is confirmed by Arjuna and also by great sages like Narada, Vyasa, and many others. In the Padma Purana, it is also stated that out of the innumerable names of the Lord, the name of Krishna is the principal one. Vasudeva indicates the plenary portion of the personality of Godhead, and all the different forms of the Lord being identical with Vasudeva are indicated in this text. The name Vasudeva particularly indicates the divine son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Sri Krishna is also meditated upon by the Paramahamsas, who are the perfected ones among those in the renounced order of life. Hari Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So this is more clearly explained by Srila Prabhupada, right? So any few points from this? Actually, this purport is very, very important. When we will read full, so I mean, we will try to cover few important paragraphs of this purport, but I would suggest and request everyone to read this purport very clearly, very scrutinizingly, and I mean, at your at your home, whenever you get time, please read this purport. You will get so many knowledgeable facts by Prabhupada. So here in this purport, first paragraph only, we can see so many things. First of all, this thing, what I wanted to share this thing. Yeah. So Supreme Personality of Godhead and all other are. So Srila Vyasdev asserts herein that Shri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead and all other are his direct or indirect plenary portion or portion of the portion. So basically, Lord is the original being, right? And from him only all the creation is coming. So even, I mean, direct or indirect plenary portion. So basically, there are two things here. When Lord is when creation starts, so from Lord there are two things. I mean, majorly, Lord's two part is, one is Swamsh and another is Vibhin Ansh. So means Swa Ansh and Vibhin Ansh. So Swamsh means his own Ansha, and basically is connected to him. And Vibhinna Ansh means it's also connected, but it's separated energy of the Lord. One is the Lord's Lord's spiritual energy, you can say, or Lord's internal energy. Yeah, internal energy. And other one is the external energy. So that is Vibhinna Ansh, right? So these are the two main category, and in that also there are so many things. I won't go in that right now, but this is what we can understand, that the Lord's expansion, basically from Krishna, the Balram comes from the right portion, and from left hand the is Radharani comes, means the energy of the Lord comes, and from the Balram, again the Sankarshan, Pradumna, Aniruddha, the four, the Purusha avatar comes, and then from again from Vasudev, I think again four set of Vasudev, Pradumna, Aniruddha again comes, and then this all, I mean, right, creation starts, and that is, I mean, really very vast, and need to understand clearly again. But that's what I mean, the direct part of the Lord, and then portion of the right, the plenary portion. So basically, plenary portion means the direct portion of the Lord, like the Balram, and the three Purusha avatar means the Garbhodakshay Vishnu, the Mahavishnu, right? The Garbhodakshay Vishnu, the Shirodakshay Vishnu, and Karnadakshay Vishnu. So the Karnadakshay Vishnu is same. Shirodakshay Vishnu, Mahavishnu is the Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and then sorry, I think confusing.
Karnodakasai Vishnu is Mahavishnu, Garbhodakasai.
Okay, okay, Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and Shirodakshay Vishnu. So Mahavishnu is basically is residing on the ocean, causal ocean, and from him all the creation, all the universes from his breathing emanates, right? And then there is Garbhodakshay Vishnu from in each universes. There is one Vishnu Murti. So he is the Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and then in each living entity who is residing as a Paramatma is the Shirodakshay, right? So that, so it's very vast actually. I'm just even I have not prepared this. This is very vast topic actually, and to understand. So I have not prepared this very nicely. So I am not able to explain this very clearly. But yeah, we'll have something, or maybe I think Karthikeya Prabhu has explained this very nicely. So that video, yeah, it's very tough actually. But we need to hear more and more, and every time, again and again. So then.
Prabhuji,
We should understand. One second, Mataji. I mean, just wanted to complete. So, I mean, at the end, we should understand that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and from Him only everything comes, right? So, even spiritual and material.
Has written so many other Puranas, but he himself is saying that and he is the cause of all this.
And this is basically the first shloka is the definition of the absolute truth. So, what is the absolute truth? Which establish our sambandha gyan with the Krishna is given in this Janmadi Asya. So, this is what last time I think Vedanta. Somebody was asking, like, what is Vedanta? I think you are on there. I think, okay, yeah. So, so this is Janmadi Asyata is again, one is Vedanta Sutra, which is explained in this Srimad Bhagavatam by Vyasdev himself. What is that Janmadi Asya means? So here it is mentioned, right? Janmadi Asyata means Janmadi means creation, maintenance, extinction, and who is that cause of all this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So like that. So in the Vedanta Sutra, you will get like small formulas like Janmadi Asya, then Aham Brahmasmi, Soham, or so, but you won't be able to understand it. What does it mean? So even that Vedanta Sutra also written by Vyasdev, but then we should understand from Vyasdev only what he wanted to explain through those sutras or those formulas. So he is explaining in different literature, or basically explaining in slowly, or I mean gradually in the different Puranas or Upanishads like that. So this is explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam, many things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that creation, that video will share Kartikeya Prabhu's or Amogya Prabhu. You try to find that Amogya Prabhu's. You share that one also. Mataji, you can find Kartikeya Prabhu's. You'll get it, no? So you can share that, because that is very important. Actually, we will everyone try to listen to that. I mean, watch that video and listen it carefully. So you'll get to know many things about the creation, basically full creation, how it happens. Right? It's very important and very nice. So, and then again, okay, Hemata, you were saying something. Sorry.
Prabhuji, I just wanted to ask you, is Sankarshana and Balrama same or not? Are they same,
Yes,
or they are same?
Yes, ma'am. Same.
Okay. That's what I want.
Yeah. Shankarshan is the expansion of Balram only.
Okay. Yeah. And then Pradyumna and Aniruddha also the same. They are
so
also
basically, from Balram only, Mataji, these 4 expansions are happening.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and yeah. So basically, in one sense, we can say everything is Krishna, but at the same time, we can say everything is not Krishna also. So this is what the Achintya Bheda the philosophy basically. Simultaneously one and difference. So simultaneously oneness is there, but still there is some difference also. So the Krishna and Balram is non-different. Right? Only generally when we hear and Prabhupada is saying, explaining this, that there is only 2 difference in Krishna and Balram. One is the color difference, and another is the bhav difference. So basically, what is the bhav? Krishna is the enjoyer, basically, and the Balram is the servant, servitor god. He is the servitor god, and Lord is the enjoyer God means उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Such.
Blissful.
So that
He's always blissful.
means he ever blissful. That is fine. But I mean, he is the Bhoktaram, right? Bhoktaram Yagatapasam. So he is the basically enjoyer. He is there to take your service, and Balram is to render the service. But he is the same. Both are the same personality. So Lord Krishna only expand to in Balram form to get or basically get some service from him, like that we can understand. And then again he expand as a Radharani. So again from Radharani he also gets some service, and she is also very supreme servitor of the Lord, right? So and that is the energy or feminine part of the Lord, right? So but everything is coming from him only. So so that's why I mean Mayavadis or other philosophers, they say that everything is one. We can also become Lord also, like that. So but that is not the case, right? We are part and parcel of the Lord. We are coming from the Lord, right? Definitely. But even Lord Krishna and Balaram are one in one sense, but there are some difference also. And what is that mood we are just discussed that. That is the different. And then here that also Prabhupada is saying that plenary portion and portion of the portion. And I also just explained that Ansha and Samsh and Vibhin Ansha. So Balram, Mahavishnu, and other forms like Narsimha, Vara, Ram, Buddha, these avatars are all are the Samsh, but there are Vibhin Ansh. So like living entities are the Vibhin Ansh of, but we are also Ansh of the Lord only, right? We are the just minute particle of that Supreme Lord. So that's how we should be clear. That much only for now we can understand. And here in this purport only, Prabhupada is writing about Jeev Goswami's Krishna Sandarbha. So he has written very nicely all these things. That those are very, very big and high literature actually. Prabhupada has explained it very nicely, very simple way in this purport. So we can read the purports and understand this. Okay, anyone has any question or comment online? Barnali Mataji, Deepak Raj Prabhu, or you are there, or are you able to follow? Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, the Achinta Veda Ved is same and different at the same time. Like Krishna is the Bhoktaram and Balaram is a plenary expansion of Krishna only with a mood of a servitor.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, and this Swang and Vibhinansh is Swaansh is the internal energy of the Krishna. And Prabhuji, Radharani is on the left side of Krishna or right side?
Left side, Mataji.
Left side, heart side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu, it was well Prabhu, understood. Plain that Krishna is the primeval Lord and all other forms or demigods are the plenary expansions and all these expansions. Right is side expansions understood Prabhu. And Chirodaka Vishnu, Garbhodaka Vishnu and all. From where the universe is manifesting. Yeah, it is very well, in short, we understood.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. So actually, yeah, I mean, it's very vast topic. So definitely we need to hear more and more and again, then only we'll be able to, I mean, repeat it correctly. Otherwise, it will go on. Yeah. Okay. So we'll try to read few more paragraphs. I think. Okay, we'll read this. Third paragraph. Anybody would like to? Yes,
Prabhuji, can you please explain here, Prabhuji, that there are the containing 4 divisions, that one, Prabhuji, here. Vasudeva compare all Vedic literatures containing the 4 divisions of the Vedas, Vedanta Sutras for the Brahma Sutras, the Prajnas or the Mahabharata, and so on. But nevertheless, he was not satisfied. That portion I'm not able to understand why he was not satisfied, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Okay, very nice question, Mataji. So here, Prabhupada is writing about the Vyasdev, who is the who has only compiled all the Vedic literature, right? All the Vedas, all the Upanishads, Puranas. Before writing this Srimad Bhagavatam, he has written all the other literature, right? Vedas, Upanishad, other Puranas, Shiv Puran, Mahabharata, other, right? Devi Puran, other things. But he was not satisfied. So his satisfaction was observed by his spiritual master, Narad Muni, and Narad Muni advises him. So basically, he only advised him to write the transcendental activities of Lord Shri Krishna. So he has compiled, Vyasdev has compiled about Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna in like Garud Puran, Vishnu Puran, other Brahmanaradi Puran, other Puranas. He has written some part of this, but he has not explained or he has not compiled exclusive about the Lord and his devotees. So that's why he was not satisfied. He was not satisfied because he has not a direct connection with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But once he has got instruction from his spiritual master Narad Muni that you write the Srimad Bhagavatam, which should have all the basically, first of all, this is in the mode of goodness, this Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavat Puran, and in that way he should basically Narad Muni has advised to write about Lord activities, transcendental activities, and about Lord's devotees exclusively. So that way, once he has written this, so basically it is in the 10th canto. There are so many pastimes of Lord is explained by the Vyasdev, right? And means from and this 10th canto is actually very big in that sense. So many means very elaborately Vyasdev has compiled this and explained about the transcendental pastime of Lord. And also he has explained about many elevated devotees of Lord like Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, right? Kunti Maharani. So many basically, full of devotion. Right? This Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj stories, when we understand, it is full of devotion, right? So exclusive devotion is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So once he has written this Srimad Bhagavatam, he got satisfied because it was full of devotion and full of bhakti. So because we understand that we are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and our nature is to become always happy, right? What is that phrase again? Always happy, wala. That knowledge. Lord is not
Blissful.
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand Vigraha.
Sat, Chit, and Anand. So that Satchidanand Vigraha we call it, right? Lord. So we are also Satchidanand. It's part of the Satchidanand. But so we also wanted to be always blissful, always in Anand state, right? But when we will connect to the Supreme Satchidanand, right? So then only we will become full. So that's how when Vyasdev has compiled this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is full of about the Krishna, about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, about Satchidanand Vigraha, right? So then he also got satisfied. So that's why this Srimad Bhagavatam Puran is Amal Puran called it. Everything will come in subsequent shlokas. Actually, these things also will come. So here, first of all, we understand that the absolute, the definition of absolute truth. What is the basically the position of Krishna, right? He is the Janmadhyasya, right? And then in the next shloka only we'll understand the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. So what are the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam? So he will explain, the Vyasdeva will explain. So we'll understand the glories, how this Srimad Bhagavatam is very glorious. Yes, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Chapter 2 it will come. Chapter 6.
Where again Maharashji will be
Instructing,
instructing Vyasdeva and all the
Mhm. So, anything else? We'll read some more paragraphs.
Yes, Prabhuji. No problem.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, so Prabhupada has explained, very nicely and in many paragraphs about personality of Godhead only. Okay. Prabhu, you can read yes, Prabhu, third paragraph.
It is natural that this is not true.
Okay.
It is natural that the philosophical mind wants to know about the original creation.
Origin.
Night, he sees the star in the sky. He naturally speculates about their significance. Such inquiries are natural for man because man has a developed consciousness which is higher than that of the animals. The author of Srimad Bhagavatam gives a direct answer of such inquiries. He says, he says
And the
that
Lord.
the Lord Sri Krishna is the origin of all the creations. He is not only the creator of the universe, but the destroyer as well. The manifested cosmic nature is created at a certain period of the will, by the will of the Lord. It is maintained for some time and then it is annihilated by his will. Therefore, the supreme will is behind all cosmic activities. Of course, there are exists of various categories who do not believe a creator, but that is due to a poor fund of knowledge. The modern scientist, for example, has created space satellites, and by some arrangement or the other, these satellites are thrown into outer spaces to fly or for some time at the control of scientists who is far away. Similarly, all the universes with innumerable stars and planets are controlled by the intelligence of the personality of God.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. So this is very nice example Prabhupada is explaining, right? We can, in the modern science, it is the creation is explained from Big Bang theory, right? Or I don't know if now it is valid or not, but that was the they are right before. What you are reading, Anandita, in science about the creation of universe? Big Bang theory only, still it is there. Okay, so but that is is basically condemned by the Prabhupada, and Vedic literature is explained this mainly. That is good for your studies and just getting for marks, but for understanding and for bigger picture, you can understand that as we like, even a man is creating satellites and sending to the spaces, right? But it is controlled from here, right? So it is very far, but still it is under control. Control, and even that is also sometimes beyond our control when it is not in the connection or whatever, right? But in Lord's creation, Lord is sitting somewhere, and he has also created all this big universes and all this stars, sun, moon, everything. And everything is placed in their original position and actual position, and everything is working very nicely, very properly, right? There is no any collision or something, right? When we are seeing so much traffic jam or something, right? In our whatever we have created in those things, right? But in Lord's creation, there is never traffic jam or something like that. So it's very well maintained. So definitely, if it is very well maintained and if it is very well functioning, it means some brain behind it, right? It can't be just like any explosion happened and everything got their correct position and they started revolving and many things are, I mean, like all the things are very nicely happening. No, can't be like that, right?
Justify some explosion, it has something, somehow it happened.
Yeah,
Somehow we did not proper logic. No.
so we see, I mean,
Even
Prabhupada, so Prabhupada,
Reading this in school. You cannot tell me the right one.
Even the Darwin's theory.
No, Darwin's theory.
Prabhuji, we can't hear what they are saying, Prabhuji.
Not very
No, it is-
just discussing Mataji little bit about material education and spiritual education. So in the material world, in the schools, still these Darwin theories or Big Bang theories are there. So those are confusing kids because of yeah. Just for just for getting mass or something, you can write it, but for spiritual understanding, we should understand from Bhagavatam. That's why I mean many, I don't know many, but very few, but few are trying this, that at least Vedic education should be taught to the children from this in the study form. Yeah, Gurukul, that's why. Yes. And even there is homeschooling thing nowadays, which is very good actually. If we can do homeschooling, but it's very tough also. Tough means challenging basically. Yeah.
Then again they have to read that. Again, they have to come and read that only because the exam consists of questions from those books.
Yeah. Don't know how, even I don't know how to manage this thing, but definitely Mataji, many devotees are trying. Santoshi Mataji, she is doing for her both the kids homeschooling only. So
Based on the interest of the kids. It's not like they have to study all the subjects and it is like only for just getting the marks and just they have to learn and write. But it is, she's like going according to her interest, their daughter's interest, they are like teaching them more. That way.
So anyway, that is altogether different topic only about it. But there are many senior devotees, Mataji, who are actually one Mataji, Arudha Mataji. So she has very nicely designed courses also for means based on the Bhagavatam, because she taught her two kids, means son. Only from Srimad Bhagavatam. She did homeschooling for her kids, and they have passed. They have completed their PhDs actually from which university? Oxford University only, right? So I mean, it's topmost university of the, and they are gold medalists. And she has taught only English, maths, apart from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Everything from the Srimad Bhagavatam. So everything is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And only, yeah.
The geography and all these things, they could develop so much that their school curriculum, what she is teaching at home, they could finish 2-3 classes in 1 year only.
And I mean, both of these Prabhu, basically, one is Radhika Raman Prabhu, and he's I mean, stalwart. He has done PhD in this only Jeev Sandarbha. I mean, Jeev Goswami's Sandarbha is only one Sandarbha, and even in that also, I think he was saying he has done only a part of Jeev Goswami's means literature. One part he has done PhD, and he was saying there could be thousands of PhD on from this Jeev Goswami's literary works. Yeah, so he has done so many things which can create so many PhDs, and it was very deep. And when we'll hear from him, I mean, he has a series of lectures of about this only, Jeev Goswami Sundar. He's explaining like, and I mean, out of this world. I mean, he's very scholarly. So yeah. At least this about for kids and all, these things are there. Like Anshika is going to this harmonics. So harmonics is very nice way of developing kids in this spiritual understanding. So Prabhuji, that Aditya Prabhu and Mataji, they are also very I mean very focused for this children education and all. I don't know, Prabhuji.
Okay.
I think for elder kids also it would be there. I think. So yeah, that is also very nice thing, and some books are there, na? And even in our Pushkani Mataji, na, Madhumati Pushkani Mataji, she is also trying in this direction only to write many books for the children about from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam only, and very easy and simple way explaining for Thinking Star group also you can join. That is very good
Right now, I
for
know, like,
children. But many
she from COVID or last time she's taking the elder kids and start.
thinking.
Taking from Manjula Mataji.
Acha, Manjula Mataji also.
But now this because of exam.
Sudhir Gopal Prabhu तो generally बोलते हैं उसका भी. Many devotee kids are doing this. Thinking Star में सब कुछ drama भी होता है. Many things she is teaching, right? Drama सब कुछ कराते हैं ना. Many.
I will check.
Mataji भी PhD and she is also PhD and she is in principal or director in some school only. I mean, she is. Okay, so I think we won't be able to cover full purport of first shloka again. So I'll request everyone. So try to read, because see in 1-2 paragraph only we could able to meditate many things, right? We can discuss so many things, right? Try to read and you will get many things from purport. Prabhupada has explained many things very nicely. So yeah. Yes, that would be better actually. If everyone can read, I mean, from home only. Previously, like we have started now, right? From first canto, first chapter, first shloka. So everyone knows now. Next, we will discuss the second shloka. Okay. So before coming to class only, we can try to read at least translation and purport. Mainly from purport, if you can get some questions or even some points also, that would also be nice to discuss in the session. Otherwise, it will take so much time to complete. Yeah. And very lengthy and very important also, actually, but very important also. So that's why we don't wanted to miss. At the same time, we wanted to cover also. So that's why try to read it. Read will be good, but in supporting reading, if you want to correct in the Prabhupada Vani, if you wanted to listen from Prabhupada, that is also very good. But reading is must. Reading, and then for supporting, you can hear some lecture also. Like you will get Prabhupada's lecture on 1.1.1. So many lectures actually on 1.1.1 only. So many lectures Prabhupada has given, and you can hear even in every lecture you will hear something else from Prabhupada. Few things will be common, few things be different only. So many and hear from Prabhupada only, because you can get many other speakers explanation also, but first try to hear from Prabhupada, uh, even for Srimad Bhagavatam, and then because he is writing this purport also, right? So he will definitely cover few things from the purport also. So that will be helpful to understand. And if you have any question, we can discuss those things. And definitely, like today, one shloka we explain uh, the word to word meaning. Those things we will do. So that will give at least a sense of that shloka. But in the purport, there are so many practical things, so many other things also. What Prabhupada is mentioning, right? So that's why it's important. And many portions of purport we will read also. We'll try to cover. So that's how we do.
The lectures on Srimad Bhagavatam are on the same website, prabhupadbani.org.
Yes, Mataji, and I shared, Mataji, one application also. That is,
You have sent the two applications, the songs and Vaishnava songs and
yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. One is Vaishnava song application, and one is Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is if you want to have handy in your mobile, that application
Prabhuji, we
is.
can't hear you, Prabhuji. There are a lot of sound.
Yes,
Can't
Mataji.
hear.
Mataji, from your side, some noise is coming.
Okay, I will mute Prabhuji.
I was saying that application is very nice for Srimad Bhagavatam reading, so that you can install. It is from our Srila Prabhupada only, so it's genuine and authentic. So that you can install. And there is another one which I shared that has all the Vaishnava songs. So with word to word meaning and translation, and also audios also there. So many Maharaj, serious Sannyasi, senior devotees has sung those songs. So those, so you can hear also, and you can, and all the songs, maybe even Brahma Samhita also you can get it in that Damodar Ashtakam. Most of the our Vedic, Vaishnava songs, you will get it in that. You can easily search, and it's very nice. So that's why I just shared that. And there is one more app, the Vaishnava calendar. I think that also many of you don't have. So you can install that Vaishnava calendar app. That will give you, tell you basically all the Vaishnava festivals coming up, like even Ekadashi reminders and all. You can set your location in that, wherever you are. Basically, if not in Bangalore or somewhere else. So if Bangalore, yeah, definitely Bangalore only, but it's applicable for every place. So Vaishnava calendar, you can give your location, and with that, it will give you when is the Ekadashi, when is Gaur Purnima, or any other, I mean, all the festivals, right? So that will also be helpful. All the basically our Acharya's appearance and disappearance days are coming. We have to fast at least till afternoon, right? Yeah, so those things you will get to know. You will be in sync, and definitely when we have to do fast, we are also posting. But if you have that application, you will know before on.
Prabhuji, You have sent enchanting Brahma Samhita and then Shishtastakam. That is only has come, Prabhuji, but not the Vaishwa calendars. That has not come to me.
Vaishnava calendar, I'll send. Vaishnava calendar, you can write Vaishnava calendar and it will come. Vaishnava calendar is basically the application, I'm saying. And Brahma Samhita, that videos we have shared, that you are saying that enchanting Brahma Samhita. That
Enchanting
Brahma
Brahma.
Samhita also, yeah, Brahma Samhita also you will get it in Vaishnava songs. So for lyrics, for this word to word, if you want to see and recite. And for hearing, I share that video, and in that video also, those shlokas are coming up, right? And the video also, video is designed like that, that it is displaying that video, displaying the shloka of Brahma Samhita. But in the Shikshashtakam, it is not coming in the video itself, but it is given in the description. And also that also is given in the
PDF.
Vaishnava song app. So this is better to Vaishnava song app, which is you have that one, the other one, but this one is better. So yeah. So this is only Prabhu was saying that every devotee should have this application. So that's why I thought
Prabhuji, tomorrow is somebody's appearance or disappearance day, as you were saying. No, Prabhuji, it is there tomorrow or day after tomorrow?
To check. It's 21st, Mataji, but yeah, but there is no fasting for that.
Okay.
So, yeah, Jagannath Das Babaji's disappearance is there. So we generally fast till, I mean, in our Guru Parampara also, we have Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Sai Thakur, right? And Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, and then Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and then Jagannath Das Babaji. So, but we fast, I think, till Bhakti Vinod Thakur's appearance and disappearance, right? So that's why I think. So that's why, I mean, even. Okay. So anyway, I mean, yeah, in the calendar, you will get it. So Vaishnava calendar app is very nice to have it.
Yes,
and you can set the reminder and all also in this application. So it will remind you about the coming festival.
Yes.
Okay. So Hare Krishna. We'll pause here. Discussion for today's. And we'll meet next week. Hopefully. Avinash Prabhu's house.
8:13. Time went off like that. Prabhuji, we couldn't even make it. It was just going on. The more if you will tell us, more we will be in that only. I'll melt only in that. Prabhuji, the way you were teaching.
We are waiting, Mataji, for you to come back.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Next month you are coming. No?
For more, yeah. 2 weeks. That's it.
Nice one.
I'll be there.
So we'll meet all in person.
Yes, Prabhuji. Sure.
Tomorrow there is a Kirtan Mela and basically Madhur Utsav. It has everything Madhur means basically Madhur Utsav is Prabhuji has brought this very nice concept of giving you all the like prasadam, basically Swad Utsav and Kirtan Utsav becomes the Madhur Utsav. So there is Swadi Swad. Swad basically there will be so many things to relish, preparation, right? So many prasadam and so much Kirtan. 2 hours, 3 hours Kirtan and from very nice devotees of our congregation. So there will be no class, no nothing. You have to just relax. You have to just come and relax the Kirtan. You can just meditate in the Kirtan and then have prasadam like that. So it's
Where will it be held?
Yeah. So Avinash Prabhu is adding points, I think, from Sudhir Local Prabhu only. Food for soul and body. So, so we have one section also, like food for soul in the Gita course. So that is the Prabhu's idea. Yeah. Also it's going on for newcomers. Yeah. So that's what I mean. This is food for soul and body, kirtan for soul and food. Food is also for soul and body, both actually. It's nourishing our body, it's giving, yeah, it's giving strength to body by which we can do some activity, transcendental activities for Lord. So those who are in Bangalore and can come, please try to come from 11 to 2. It is there in Akshar Yoga. Right? So I have shared the detail in the group. So try to come. Okay, we'll pause here. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare
Jai.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Prabhupada ki jai. Hare
Jai.